Hello Leo, welcome to your reading for October. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I am primarily a love reader. That's what I'm going to focus on. If anything else pops up, I will address it, of course. And I'm going to be freestyling your tarot spread, starting off with some oracle cards. Towards the end of the reading, I will be rolling some dice to get some sun signs and initials and angel numbers for you. So make sure you stick around for that. We have apples. To taste, one must swallow it whole. And beneath the satin flames hides drowning waters. I know these cards are a little dark and mysterious, but it's perfect for the season. And we have the veil. It's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell, a half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. There is temptation and there is almost this mask. Either you or someone you are dealing with are not being completely true to each other, or maybe both of you. There is some kind of passion here. Apples reminds me of the devil card, right? It can be temptation, of course, but it can be a karmic contract. It can be a soul contract that you are just not being able to rid yourself of. With the veil, it's almost like you're not being able to see the entire story, the entire truth of a connection. Interesting. Let's pull your tarot and see what we find. There's a fear here, a fear of going too deep. I have the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Swords. I'm getting once bitten, twice shy. There has been pain here as well. Then I have the Nine of Wands. You have fought for this before. The Ten of Swords, yeah. And you hit rock bottom. The Seven of Pentacles, which has been showing up a lot lately. The Star, healing. Right under the Three of Swords, the World. I feel like some of you are just tired of fighting for this. The Two of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles, that's good to see. That's a promise. And the Hierophant, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, I have the Nine of Swords. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting a return on investment. I was getting that you don't know the whole story, right? And that's because the universe is purposely hiding it from you. The Seven of Pentacles, as an energy, I always think about seeds, right, that have been buried in the soil. You don't know what's happening underneath the surface, but that seed is trying very, very hard to sprout shoots and roots, right? The time and love and energy that you have put into a situation, you may not be seeing the results of that just yet. But this Ace of Pentacles is that seed. This is that promise that things are going to improve. With the Three of Swords and the Star, there has been pain here. I feel like we're talking about a previous relationship, a relationship that was already a part of your life and probably came to an end. Why I say that again is because the Nine of Wands and the World are telling me that you fought for this as hard as you could, for as long as you could, but with the World you had to put an end to this. With the Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands, you're wanting to release yourself from some kind of pain. The Ten of Swords is one of the most painful cards in the tarot. This is hitting rock bottom. This is karmic lessons. The Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant are beautiful energies. This is a solid restart. This is solid commitment. That's a massive jump, which is why we will clarify right away. With the Nine of Swords, you're in your head. There's a lot of anxiety here. Once bitten, twice shy. is what I'm getting over and over again. It's like you're not wanting to see the whole truth about something because there's a lot of pain that's attached to this situation for you. The Three of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. The universe has a plan. I can't deny that. The Three of Wands is a card of manifestation, and I feel like to a very large extent you have a plan as well, Leo. Which is why the universe is almost working in tandem with you. A part of you wants to let this go, release it completely, but another part of you cannot, because this very well could be a soul contract. I have the Eight of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles movement. If things have been stuck, it's because, well, Mercury and Venus were both in retrograde, and these planets are very close to the Earth, which is why we feel their energy very readily. Venus being the planet of love, Mercury being the planet of communication. Now that they have both moved direct and very soon will be out of their respective shadow periods, movement is going to come about in every relationship. Communication, movement, declarations of love, all of that is going to start happening. That seed that was in the dark that you couldn't see is finally going to sprout shoots. The reward that you have been waiting for will make itself known. Why is the Three of Swords here? The Two of Swords. I feel like you have been stuck in this energy for a while. This energy of pain. The Three and the Ten of Swords are, again, the most painful cards in the tarot. This is your conscious and subconscious minds both suffering, where you can't sleep, you can't eat. There's constant anxiety. We have the Nine of Swords as well. And when we are in that state, it prevents us from leading normal lives, which is when we're at a crossroads, which is when the universe comes in, because the universe hates a stalemate. So it's almost like you're keeping yourself stuck. So the universe is coming in with almost a wrecking ball to introduce momentum and movement. The Three of Cups with the Star. Lean on your friendships. Lean on your soul family. Lean on your soul tribe. Lean on people who will help and facilitate this healing. I feel like there are a lot of people around you, Leo, who have your best interest at heart, and you don't have to go about this alone. The Nine of Wands with the Chariot. Movement again. The Nine of Wands can also be a very stuck energy. It is the energy of you, of course, fighting for this connection, but it's also a stubbornness. The Nine of Wands as a card, as an archetype, has no movement in it, right? It's again a stalemate, which is when the Chariot comes, and this is motivation to get things done. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles, motivation to get things done. I feel like some of you may be ignoring your careers, you may be ignoring your financial health, you may be ignoring your physical health. And I feel like that charge needs to come back. That motivation, that energy to heal yourself, and in all aspects of life, not just emotionally and mentally. I feel like that charge needs to come back in. Some of you may just need to travel. I feel like that's really going to help you let go and see the bigger picture. Why is the World here? The Lovers. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, I have the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. How wonderful with the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of love here for this to be the dead end. Plain and simple. The World card is the last card of the Major Arcana, right? This is the end of a chapter, and the Fool, the card number 0, begins the Major Arcana all over again. But this is too powerful a connection for this to be a dead end. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles are both signifying honest adult conversations that lead to new beginnings. But I almost feel like the soil that seed was planted in was toxic. It needs to be cleansed. It needs to be healed before this relationship can come back into being. The Ten of Swords with Strength. It's taught you strength, plain and simple. This is one of the easiest combinations I can read. The Ten of Swords, like I said, is hitting rock bottom, and strength is unconditional love for self and actual strength. It's made you stronger. It's made you wiser, which is why it came into your life. Pain is introduced into our life when we're supposed to grow, when we're supposed to evolve. Because if life was easy, we'd just become complacent. Temperance with the Two of Wands. Have patience. sometimes when we're in a rush, and as a Leo, you're fixed fire, right? And you like to move. Movement is key to a Leo's good, like, mental health and physical health. But with Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the Two of Wands, the universe is saying, be patient. Wait just a little bit before you take a leap, before you make any kind of decisions. Bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Wands with the Five of Swords and the Two of Pentacles and the Hermit. Yeah, you're not ready just yet. I feel like both of you are still in that healing energy. You're still in Hermit energy because you're supposed to be. You're supposed to independently heal from the situation so that you can come back together in a more healthy, wholesome way. If you come back together unhealed versions of yourselves, the energy is still going to be volatile and you'll be back on the hamster wheel repeating old patterns, right? We don't want that. Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. Seven of Swords and the Death card with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This person, whoever it is that caused you this pain, knows exactly what they've done. And they know exactly how to fix it as well. They know exactly how to come in and soothe the situation. They know exactly what you need. But again, with the Seven of Swords and the Death card and the Five of Swords, if they do come in prematurely, it's going to erupt. And I think they know that. Some of them may be feeling that they're just going to be snubbed. And some of you may be tempted to snub this person off because, again, they won't come in correctly. Patience and faith. And I feel like some of you are being kept an eye on with the Page of Swords. It is the card of the spy. So this could be on social media. It could be through your friends. But you are being kept an eye on. I have the King of Cups with the Hierophant. This emotional maturity, this high EQ that we want this person to display, it's going to come about. But it's going to, well, you need to be patient. The Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. How beautiful. And Justice. The balance that you need is coming, Leo. It is coming. I'm not asking you to stop everything that you're doing and wait for this person. Go about your merry way, right? Live your own life. Heal the way you're supposed to heal. Let this person do whatever they're doing in the background. Let the universe do whatever it's doing in the background. Because I feel like this person is growing up. The Hierophant and the King of Cups is a higher level of commitment. It is expressions of love. It is stable mental health and emotional health. That is how you want this person to come to you. Not with the Page of Swords, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords energy. No. Once bitten, twice shy. I get that. Hold on to that, honestly. Because you don't want to invite immaturity back in. Wait for this person to grow up just a little bit. Alright, let's see what we have. We have the number 7. If you've been seeing 777 a lot, it just means that spirituality is going to be at its peak in your life. And there may be a different path for you to take when it comes to reaching that level of healing and awakening. Right? And we have Leo. Perfect. This is definitely your reading. Own your authenticity. I feel like some of you may have lost yourselves in this process, and that can happen, especially with the veil, right? You can lose yourself in relationships, in that pain that we've been talking about. But I feel like it's time to take your power back. And we have Mars. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is Venus. Freudian slip. Where is Venus right now? Well, Venus is in your sign. It is in Leo, at least till the 8th of October. Make the most of that. Venus is making you highly attractive, and Venus is not in retrograde anymore, right? It is making you highly attractive. It's going to help your financial health. It's going to help your physical health. Tap into that Venusian energy. All right, let's see what initials we have. We have the letters F, P, H, H again, K, H for the 3rd time, and the letter T. These could be your initials, they could be the initials of the person you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be, but just a special mention for those of you who've seen your initials here today. Alright Leo, that was it. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.